Hi there, my name is Elaine from Move Wellness, and I would like to share with you some breathing exercises today. The idea is to stimulate the tissues of the body and surrounding the lungs, and to try to practice taking a deeper inhale. It might be something that you have to work towards, and I would encourage you to do as much as you can, but try to work a little bit at this every day. So it's slow and steady wins the race. And if at any time you feel uncomfortable, just stop. The idea is to breathe into all the areas of the lungs and the accessory muscles and tissues surrounding in the rib cage. So we'll start with just an upright spine if you're seated, and if you're uncomfortable sitting upright, you can lie down with your knees bent or feet flat on the mat, or resting over a bolster or pillow, some way that's comfortable. But what we're trying to do is just to lengthen the spine and just align the nervous system, the brachial plexus and solar plexus surrounding the rib cage and lungs, and make sure that we're able to stimulate all the tissues. So what I'd like you to do first is just take a couple of breaths, sensing your body in space and noticing the parts of your body that are releasing into gravity. So it might be your feet, or it might be your seat, both, or your body if you're lying down. So we'll just breathe here a few times, checking in with the body. And it should be an easy, comfortable breath. And maybe this awareness or this level of breathing is all you do today, and that's okay. So just checking in with how the body feels, what the breath feels like going into the lungs and out. And if you can inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, that's the breath we're looking for right now. And there's a lot to notice just by doing this. If you can inhale, imagining you're smelling something delicious. So you're opening up the sinuses and letting the air come all the way in through the nose. Maybe you smell lilacs or some delicious food. And you're taking your awareness into the points of contact. Your seat. What does it feel like? All the tissue resting on the seat. And in your feet. And you can close your eyes for this part. And using your breath right here to melt any tension right out of your body. And just noticing the length of your inhale that's comfortable for you today, and the length of your exhale. And then, once you're comfortable with that nice even inhale and exhale, and you've taken the time to check in with your body and the sensations of the breath, see if you can start to fill your lungs in 3 sections. So you're going to inhale into the top of your lungs, the middle of your lungs, and the bottom of your lungs. And then you exhale out the bottom of your lungs, the middle of your lungs, and the top of your lungs. So it's top, middle, bottom, and then you close bottom, middle, and top. And you're going to just keep practicing this. Top, middle, bottom, and bottom. Empties, middle, empties, top. Try it a few more times. Inhale. Top, middle, bottom, and bottom, middle, top. And again, you're practicing this, keep going, But you're practicing this just noticing the sensation of the tissue and the muscles and the fascia and everything around the lungs. And maybe it feels uncomfortable to go all the way to the bottom of your lungs right now, and that's okay. Just practice this as deeply as you can today and just notice. What I'd like you to do from here is exaggerate the inhale a little bit. So you inhale, and you might feel your chest lift just a little bit, and you exhale, and you'll feel yourself flex forward a little bit. Try that a couple times. And so we're using the inhale and the exhale to move the spine. And we're using the natural organization of the breath to stimulate that movement. So I like to think a little bit of a wave. My spine is lifting and then rippling forward. And again, we're thinking about the sensations and the stretch and pull of the tissue. We're not forcing anything. We're just allowing the breath to flow. Try a couple more of those. And this could be built into something much bigger over time as it feels good and strong. Good. And so from here, we'll let our hands come down. And if you're lying on the floor here, you can come up to sitting, or you can even try this on the floor. It's absolutely fine, whatever's most comfortable for you. But what we're trying to do is get the breath into the side of the body. So if you can, lift one arm overhead and then curl over on an exhale. And as you inhale, you're going to spread your ribs. I like to give a little opposition in this chair to spread my ribs, and then exhale, come up and over. And we'll repeat on the other side. You inhale. All of this has the quality of a yawn. You exhale over. You inhale, spread the tissue of the ribs up, and exhale up and over the top. So now we're trying to bring the breath into the lateral rib cage. Inhale, spread the tissue, and exhale. And maybe you have very small inhales right now, but you're just noticing and inviting movement and releasing the tissue, which will relieve tension and help you organize your breathing moving forward. Let's try one more on either side. And last one. Good. So now we're going to breathe into the back of our body. And to do this, we'll exhale and let your spine curl forward a little bit. Make sure you're in a comfortable position and you don't feel slouched or hunched over here. It's sort of a long spine, lengthening the spine and then curling over. Hands can just rest. But as you inhale, I want you to spread the bottom of your rib cage backward. And then you exhale and everything releases down. You inhale, spread the ribs backwards. And exhale, release. One more inhale. And exhale, release down. Now we're going to emphasize a little more underneath your shoulder blades. That's where we access the lower lobes of your lungs on the inhale. So I like to imagine we're filling up a turtle shell on our back, and on the exhale I want you to hug your abdominals in. So we'll inhale into the back of the ribs, under those shoulder blades, feel the stretch and pull of the tissue, and then exhale, just gently zip up those abdominals, hug them into your spine. Inhale backwards, and exhale. 2 more. Last one. Now this time we're going to inhale up and exhale, curl over by taking one hand to your opposite leg. Inhale back into the turtle shell of that arm that's crossing over under that shoulder blade. And exhale. And then inhale to come to upright. And exhale, cross over. Inhale into the back of the turtle shell. And exhale. And come to upright. Inhale. Exhale, cross over. Inhale backwards. And exhale. Upright. One more. Inhale backwards. And exhale. And then come right back to the center. Let your arms stretch up. Lifting your sternum. See if you can lift your waist here. Shoulders melt away from your ears and then come down. Try that one more time. Inhale, lift up. Lift the waist, lift the belly. See if you can stretch between the ribs up to the sky as you inhale, and then exhale, come down. Slow and steady wins the race. If you practice breathing exercises every day, it will improve over time. I wish you lots of luck. Thank you.